Alright, so I've been doing a water pump timing belt job on my 1999 Toyota Corolla. It's a 5S-FE engine, 4-cylinder. And I ran into a problem when I was putting it all back together. I was filling it with antifreeze and it started to leak out this side of the water pump. Is because when I was putting the water pump on, somehow this little hole right here slipped off, and so it wasn't on this this bolt here. So when it was put together, the seal was completely not in the right place. So it started to leak when I tried to put antifreeze in. Good thing I started to fill that before I completely finished everything here, putting it all back together. The problem I ran into was the fact that I have to take this all back apart to get that off. But I realized, well, over here there's a bolt that holds on these two coolant tubes that go to the pump, and so I took that bolt off, but it still didn't budge. And I realized, so this tube in the front connects to a flexible tube over here, but the tube in the back stays metal and continues back and goes, I think it goes to the water, or to the heater. But there's a bolt, it does go in there, but it does connect to a flexible hose again, but there's another bolt right there that I had to loosen so that it will move enough that I could get it off of the water pump. Turned out to be a much better solution. However, that bolt right there was way back underneath all this stuff on the side of the engine. It was very difficult to get to. It's a 12mm. Same with this one. But that ended up being far easier to do than taking all this stuff back apart and pulling the pump back off the engine block, and that would have been a pain. So for those of you who are replacing these seals right here, there's an easier solution than pulling everything off over here. Hope it helps.